But yeah, let's get into some news. Now, normally I start these shows off by covering the DC news and then news outside of DC that relates to movies that I happen to be interested in. However, we're going to reverse it and do our in other news segment first because this one is pretty big, and really not surprising if you've followed me and had my opinions on this. So, Variety did an article yesterday, and yep, more Hollywood blockbuster movies are looking to be further delayed well into the back end of 2021. This is their article, and in it, they talk about how look, things aren't getting better fast enough, and Hollywood is worried. Studios are worried that they're going to have to further delay these movies. And remember, a lot of these movies were supposed to come out in 2020, last year. Like the three you see right there on your screen: No Time to Die, Black Widow, and Fast Nine. Fast Nine was the first to move a whole year. I think their original release date was April, if I'm not mistaken, April or May. And No Time to Die was scheduled to release in November of last year, just a couple months ago. And now there's a article today that's saying James Bond, No Time to Die, which cost $200 million to produce, will likely vacate its April 2nd release date unless a whole lot more people get vaccinated. And we're also seeing other blockbuster movies move as well. Morbius, the Jared Leto comic book head led movie, has been pushed to October 2021. And so this is not really surprising for me, unfortunately. It's going to be a while until movie theaters come back. I'm thinking summer this year at best would be the earliest, but cases are on the rise in the US. People are still out there partying. Bama just won the college football national championship, and there was a whole lot of people out there celebrating. And it's just I'm with you. I am tired of this. I want movie theaters back. I want normalcy back, but it looks like it's going to be a lot longer of a wait until we get that. Um, you can't. You can try your best to control what people do, but they're going to do what they're going to do. And we just have to stay patient and look at the positives. And one of those positives, for me, it's is streaming, and the fact that we are going to get some big releases you know, sometime this year, especially on HBO Max, and we'll see what Disney Plus does with Black Widow. I don't think they're wanting to put that on Disney Plus for no additional costs. You might see Premiere Access and additional costs up on top of that to help cover some of the revenue that will be lost if it does move to streaming. Because make no mistake, all these movies that are moving from the box office money to now streaming money, they're losing money no matter how good it does on the streaming service. They're losing money, and so these movies were meant to be seen on the big screen. But looks like we're gonna have to wait a little while longer to get that. So that was my in other news segment here. I wish it were better news, but yeah, let me know what you guys think about these movies and further getting delayed. What's your earliest your prediction on the earliest we could see movies? I'm saying summer of this year is best case, but yeah, I'm not I wouldn't put my money on it. Let's just say that. All right.